The reason you're not closing deals? You talk too much. Sales is about listening, and if you are a real estate investor especially, and you're actively going out and meeting with prospective sellers and homeowners, if you're going on 10 appointments and getting 2 deals, it's because you are talking your way out of the sale. The best strategy is to listen your way through a sale. Now, I don't know about you, but I've been an entrepreneur for about 30 years, and I have self-diagnosed ADHD, which means I have a really hard time focusing and paying attention. So one of the things that I do when I'm listening and actively listening to somebody, I got my pen, I got my pad, and I'm taking notes, whether I'm on the phone, on a Zoom call, or sitting in front of the homeowner either at their house or they're at my office. But you can never listen your way out of a sale. So I want to give you a few talking points that you need to be aware of as you are meeting with prospective homeowners so that you can close more transactions, do more deals, and ultimately make more money and serve more people. First step, the purpose with any call is to identify the need of the seller. What do they need? What do they want? We've got to identify their pain. What is it that's going on in their life that got them sitting down in front of you? Why can't they afford the house? Why don't they want the house? If they could rub a magic lamp and a genie popped out and granted their wish, what would their wish be as it relates to the property? So then how will your solution meet their need and eliminate their pain? I've seen a lot of real estate investors where they just start flinging numbers around and they offer the homeowner all cash. We've all heard the adage that cash is king, but cash may not be the thing that seller wants. Could be that they're getting close to retirement and they need an annuity income far more than they need cash. If you give them all cash, they got to pay capital gains tax on all that cash. What if they just carried financing for you and you just sent them monthly payments each month for the next 60, 120 months? So by listening to what the customer needs and creating solutions around their needs, this is how we're going to be able to close more transactions. Once we've presented them with some options, we're then going to articulate the benefits that they will get by using our product or our service to solve the need that they are looking for. Now, make sure that you aren't grilling them and coming at them too aggressively. It's a conversation. Converse with them. Now, one of my sales reps was in my office the other day and he said, Lee, I got to meet quota. I got to do this. I said, whoa. I said, I'm not concerned about quota. I said, I don't care how many deals you come back from being in the field with or how many you don't come back with. I said, all I want you to tell me when you come back from an appointment is, what was their name? What was their need? And how are we going to help them? Because buying their house may not be how we help them. Perhaps we just help them reduce their monthly payments. We can work with loan modifications. We can help them avoid foreclosures. There's so many strategies that we can do and employ to help the homeowner out of the situation that they are in. So converse with them. Don't grill them. Also, listen for nonverbal cues. When they lean in, they're listening, they're interested in what you have to say. When they're leaning back, distracted, disenchanted, looking around, looking at their watch, these are all the cues. Now, we've all heard the negative things about salespeople. And when somebody says, I'm a salesperson, we immediately go, oh, I hate salespeople. Well, why? Because salespeople have a reputation for being pushy, being in your face, being demanding. In the real estate investment business, guys, we don't need to be any of those things. We simply need to be a sounding board for the homeowner and present them with the options that are going to provide them the best outcome for what they are looking for. So to get to that place, we want to ask relevant questions, especially those that need help maybe articulating through their pain. And then lastly, if we're doing this in person, we want to respond physically, lean in and out when appropriate. And also, if you are meeting the client in person, be cautious of how you're dressing. Is this somebody who's really conservative and you're showing up in all these flashy clothes? Or is this somebody who's flashy and you're showing up looking like you're ready for Sunday morning Bible school? Okay, we need to dress appropriately for the person we're meeting with and the topic that we're discussing. Also, make sure that you're focusing on the client in front of you. Make eye contact with them. When they say something relevant, write it down. Don't interrupt them. I think the most frustrating thing with all salespeople, regardless of profession, is when they interrupt. Because when you interrupt somebody who hasn't finished speaking yet, what you're saying is my response to what you're saying is more important than what you're saying. You send the wrong message, you send the wrong verbal cues. So pay special attention to the key points and reflect back. If they say something you're not sure, is that really what they meant? Always ask the question back to them so that you can make sure that what they said is in fact what they meant for you to hear. Don't go for the close, or don't go and force them to sign something if they're not ready yet. If they want to talk to friends and family, if they want to consult with their attorney or a real estate agent, encourage them to do that. There's no urgency here, because at the end of the day, especially in real estate investing, they still have to show up at the title company and sign on the dotted line. So getting that contract while you're out there sitting in front of them, that's not the most important thing. The most important thing is making sure that when you leave there, they trust you and they believe you to be the best option for their particular situation. And when it does come time to sell, they're going to choose you. Hey, if this information has been helpful for you and you'd like to learn more about being a strong leader for yourself, for your team, and for your clients, click the link below.